What we have here is a piece of software called Audacity. Audacity basically allows you to manipulate audio files. And you'll see here that for the song Samba Reggae, I have imported all the individual instruments from the recent recordings. So I've got the bass, the mid, the high, the rep, the kasha, tams, shakers, bells, etc. Once I have these in here, I can pick any point in the song and start listening to it as follows. So there you go. Now, if I wanted to focus on a particular instrument, let's say I wanted to learn the kasha part, whilst the song is actually playing, I can click the solo button for the kasha part and it'll bring out just that instrument. So that's great for listening to what a particular instrument is doing at any particular point in the song. I'll demonstrate that to you now with the kasha. Let me first of all just put the volume of the kasha down a bit, and we'll start playing from here. So you saw there that I could just listen to the kasha and I could manipulate its volume as well so that I could hear it. There is noise pollution on some of these tracks, i.e. the individual track picks up the sounds of the other instruments as well. So we may have to re-record some of the individual tracks, but hopefully that gives you an idea of what you can do there. The last thing I wanted to show on individual tracks is how you can mute a particular track in case you want to listen to everything but a particular instrument. Maybe that's the instrument you want to play along with while you're practicing. So this time I'll let it play and then I'll mute the kasha and you should hear it disappearing from the mix. So there you go, as I say, you can mute individual instruments as well. The last part of this software that's helpful is the ability to insert label tracks. This is how we annotate a song and we can describe the individual patterns, the breaks, etc. I've taken a stab at the patterns and names for the breaks on this song, but as I don't know them off by heart, so these are probably all wrong. But let's say we wanted to focus in just on this bit that I have called the fast groove. We can just click on that label. So you get the idea there. We can insert as many label tracks as we want. And for example, I've inserted a label track just for the tams. So let's say that we wanted to listen to the tams doing something that I've called Saturday Sunday. Again, don't know if it's correct. What we could do is put the tams on solo and then click that label and play. Now that was actually a good example of noise pollution because although the tams were in the foreground, you could also hear the bells, etc. So as I said earlier, we may want to re-record them. So that's all I have. The challenge ahead is if this is useful for people, is in building up these label tracks with the correct names, and we can annotate them further, like by having an accompanying document that tells you what the hand signal is for each break, etc. There you go. Let me know in email if you think this is useful and we can take it from there. Thank you.